is the one, the only, and the master of all frogs, and his name is...
Frogz Master 595.
Frogz Master 595.
Frogz Master 595.
Frogz Master 595. Hey everyone, this is Frogz Master 595. Yeah, you saw the title. Modern Frogs. Yeah, Modern Frogs. Modern. Sounds weird, right? And I don't mean like an actual new frogs, because, okay, I mean, I'm not even clickbaiting there, because it's not like Jemmy would ever make them anyway. So you know I'm making a different kind of video when I say modern frogs. And of course, I mean with no scrubs. No scrubs, and this would apply for the green one too. But the red one is the one that we're going to be looking at, because I don't have the green. Ooh, what a surprise. But, before we get to her, let's take a look at all of our other frogs, okay? Or at least the ones that are here, that I have. Do these really look modern to you? Now, I don't mean of when they were actually released, but of the way that they look with their clothing and style, maybe face, mouth, I don't know, anything like that, hats, any sort of clothing or anything related with that sort of nature with the frogs. Is there any that actually look modern to you guys? Just honestly, do they look modern? Yeah, here's the thing. When it really all comes down to it, at the end of the day, these do not look modern like how, you know, an actual person would wear for like an outfit. They wouldn't wear this, obviously. I mean, sure, you could argue, but seems a little bit of a stereotypical thing with the whole big old necklace and the flowery pants, which maybe not so much stereotypical, but just more of like maybe even going along the terms of generic. But I don't want to be saying anything which is the design of this right here. I just mean of modern. Okay, so none of these really do that, honestly. Even, yes, these hip-hop ones. I mean, do you see a person wear this nowadays, 2019? No. And not this. If it's a country person, I don't know. No. Like the jewel in the hat? Yeah. This you could argue, but I don't know. I mean, with the glasses, yeah. Not these. And all these ones here don't. They don't. No one would wear something like this. A couple of these hip-hop ones, maybe very, very few people, but there's going to be something different, and those three know. But back in the olden days, I'm sure there were plenty that were more like this, that had this type of style, but just not now. But, this one. This frog's right here, red-nosed scrubs. All those other frogs, I would say, are not modern. But No Scrubs is a modern frogs. She is modern. Why? There's plenty of reasons with No Scrubs. There is plenty. And I'm going to go through all of them, because each reason really does show about this frogs just being modern. Now, first off, it would just be, of course, what do we have here, huh? We have that purple, right? The eyeliner purple? Yeah, purple. And you know, purple is a color, you know, that is definitely more and beats the pink, especially right now. We all know that, right? Right? And maybe even more with hip-hop, since this is a hip-hop frogs, right? Yeah. That's just one thing. Look at these eyelashes. Look the way that they're positioned. They're not as, like, poofy down as what Crazy in Loves would be. And maybe some of these eyelashes are more down, but just exactly the way, especially that this one's is. It's just very, much more like further out to the right. As you can see, it's not like it's straight in the middle or anything. I mean, even still looking at it from here, that's not completely in the middle. That's another thing. Yeah. But that's only two things. The third thing, lipstick. Now, the other frogs have lipstick, but not purple lipstick, and not lipstick that looks like this. All those other ones have just the really weird, like, lipstick that's basically a circle with, you know, these bumps, but you see with this, there's the bump, and then it's like, it's just more realistic, which helps. You know, it's on the other lip, you know, it's a lot more modern, and it's purple. Yeah. 4. Look at the hair, okay? This hair, it's not like super long or anything. I mean, you could say that, but it's still not really. It's like that perfect kind of length. Not all weird and long, because there's like nothing like that right now. Unless if I've not seen some stuff, but I've seen a lot of music videos. Okay. Now, that's the hair. And then we have this, alright, the bra. Now, I think this would already conclude it off. Just put it together on the whole note that we know that this right here would still go for the modern era of right now, I'd say. And the color of white, which, I don't know, it could be the most trendy color bra. I don't know, but I bet you it is. And you know what? With the Frogz, somehow it works. It just feels like that's the right color. And you know, many music videos, especially the ones from just a little bit ago, have got this modern Frogz. That's still not everything. Belly button is shown. We know that that's something modern, and no matter how much someone will say it isn't, it is. We know that this is something modern. The Frogz were released in 2005, 2006, which this one would be like 2006, so. But in 2006, there wasn't YouTube. Well, yes, there was. But you know what? It was only out for a year. It hadn't really gotten to its points in, 2010 or 11, where I guess that would have really became, the big points for YouTube. That was the really early years, and there wouldn't be that much music videos. 2006. So, that's when this was released. But it's got these things that are pretty modern, anyway. But you know what? That's still not everything. The skin. Now, I'm not going to try to be racist here, but taking in the way that this skin is on the Frogz, I'm putting it with humans. I think we know, with the way that this purple is and just the black hair and the purple lipstick, what if it could either be for a human. I think we know what this red would probably go over to. Which, let's say that if this Frogz were human and it was white, yeah, that wouldn't really work. It wouldn't look as right, I mean, it could, but not as much. It feels more like, well, yeah, that's the thing. You can kind of tell, you can kind of get it. Just because red is a darker color, it would probably be in the way. But I'm not being racist. I'm not. I'm just saying, red is darker color. It would make you think that, and at least it does for me. 2006, that's already going to be different in those years. Whole races may have been completely different. Yeah, I don't know. That's still not everything. This is probably the biggest thing, okay? Okay, yeah, we know that this would probably be a African American, as in human, and all this other stuff, but look, okay? The pants. This is the biggest thing that makes this Frogz modern. Look. There are 3 things on here that do that. 1, black. Black. We know that black is modern, especially with women. We know this because Instagram has helped me figure that out. And that's in anything related. That's just one thing. 2, see those lines right there? See them? Yeah. Everyone should know that that's something that all kind of clothing has now. All kind. Especially with pants. And you see that? It's got that. And I mean, that makes it look modern. If that was gone, I could just take that out since it just falls out now. Wouldn't look as modern, but it's in there. Yeah, it fell out. There's still one more thing that makes this modern. Baggy pants. Baggy clothing. That is something that really is modern, no matter what. PewDiePie even talked about it in a merch review video thing that he did. And I'm sure you could find it if you looked hard enough. But trust me, baggy clothing, especially with like that Supreme stuff and things like that, this is really something that's very trendy. And of course it would be modern since, you know, the years that we're in. You know this is baggy, and it's black, and it's got those strings, and that just makes this modern. And you might think that's everything, right? But there's still one last thing. It's not singing an old song. Not really. I mean, yeah, 2000s, but it's still not really that old. There are frogs that sing way older songs from the 1990s and things like that, even 80s. I think there might be one that's 70s. But this is 2000s. Now, a lot of hip-hop frogs would have the 2000s songs, but this is girl hip-hop frogs, so that makes it even more modern. Now, that's everything. It makes No Scrubs a modern Frogz. Like, very modern. Complete. Like, this thing is not dated at all kind of modern. This is new, hip, all modern. No one would say it looks dated. Because it's just not. Unless we were talking about when the thing was released in the stores, but we're not talking about that. Maybe you didn't believe it at first. Maybe you thought there's not that much that makes this modern besides, like, I don't know, the obvious. But there really was more, wasn't there? Come on, there was. Okay. Only modern frogs, no scrubs. And that goes for the green as well. Remember that. Okay. Peace.